Hello y'all, this is the Hearts of Iron 4 mod, the perfect dystopia. It answers the question so very many people have asked. What if Germany won World War II? Here is the select country screen, and there are a handful of featured nations here, and they are the United States, the British government in exile, the Soviet Union, the Großgermanisches Reich, the North Sea Empire, the Confederation of the Kurds, and Poland, Ruthenia. This modification start date is 1962, and I am having to run it on the Battle of the Bosporus version of Hoi 4 since that is the last version of the game. The Perfect Dystopia has been updated too, as of recording, and this mod proclaims itself as a discount TNO or the New Order, and the New Order is another Hearts of Iron 4 mod where the Axis won World War II. And to set the scene as far as the story goes, by 1962, Adolf Hitler is dead and Martin Bormann has taken over the Greater Germanic Reich, or just a German Reich at this point. And well, that's an alternative name for it, I guess. And so the little story here in the focus tree is that the Big Four, these are corporations, they're going to take over Germany effectively, and once they're done, they will disband the NSDAP as a party, and that's just something interesting to see. And going to the political tab now, it's just like Vanilla Hoi 4, and I believe the tech tree is exactly as it would be during the Battle of the Bosporus version of Hearts of Iron 4, yes it is. And with that, let's go over all the factions in the world, and there is a handful of them. We have the Einheitspact, and that is the Großgermanisches Reich, and they're puppets usually, but it's them, the Deutsch Africa, RK Slovakia, RK Lithuania. These are Reichskommissariat. They're Reichskommissariats. There's RK Bohemian Marin, it's Bohemia, Moravia. There's RK Belgian, Nord Frank Reich, and then there is Poland, Ruthenia, Livonia, Nation Française, or Francois, Nation Française, I think. It's the French nation when translated to English, I believe. And there's Italy, and that is one faction down. The next one we will look at is the Nordlies, which is led by this North Sea Empire, a very peculiar state, and that consists of them, Nordic East Africa, Finno-Ugric, Sweden, the Celtic Union, and Gran Venezuela. And there's, I think, one more faction here, or maybe two more. We have the Boston Accord, and that is led by the USA, the United States, and that's them, the British government in exile, the Dominion of Quebec, South Africa, Mexico, the Dutch government in exile, the Republic of Indonesia, the State of Japan, Austria, New Zealand, the Philippines, Australia, Korea, and the Central American Federation. And it's interesting, why is there Austria? That makes no sense. Where's Austria even at? Did I read that? Oh, it's Australia, not Austria. Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking of Austria. That's Australia. It's just AUST, I guess. And there is but one more faction, I believe, and that is the Eastern Bloc, and that is simply China, the Republic of China, and all their subjects, I guess. So it's Indochina, the Korean state, the Chinese Northern Security Area, Burma, Bhutan, Xinjiang, Yunnan, the Guangxi clique, and Xibei-Sanma. Xibei-Sanma and Yunnan don't really exist as far as I know, so they're just kind of there, technically. And that's all the factions in the world. There's 4. And now let's go over all the countries in the world. We'll begin in Africa, and here we have Spanish Morocco. It's controlled by nationalist Spain. There's Nation Française, North Africa. We have the Confederation of the Kurds in Libya. There's the North Sea Empire that kind of took over all of Egypt and Sudan. We have Nordic East Africa, it's Ethiopia. Effectively, there's Deutsch Africa. We have Liberia, who managed to survive this world's equivalent, this timeline's equivalent of World War II and all the chaos that came after that. We have South Africa. There is Portugal. Somehow Deutsch Africa took over, say, Angola, but they didn't get Mozambique from Portugal, apparently. And there's Deutsch Africa and Madagascar. Let's go over to South America now. Here we have Argentina. There is Uruguay, Paraguay, Chile, Bolivia, Brazil, Peru. And the only really big changes here, border-wise, from our timelines, 1962, would be Grand Venezuela exists, and it's a united Ecuador, Colombia, and Venezuela. And we have the United States. The United States took the territory of Suriname and British Guiana and French Guiana, I think. And let's go over to Australia now. It's Australia and New Zealand here. Then we have, to their north, the Dutch government in exile in Indonesia. We have the British government in exile in Malaya, I believe. Then there's the Philippines. Going to the north, we have a fascist Siamese Empire. There is Indochina. Yeah, Indochina, Burma, the Republic of China. There is very big Republic of China, the Korean state. We have a North Korea, South Korea situation. The Korean state is a puppet of the Republic of China. Then we have Korea, and they're a member of the Boston Accord, and the state of Japan. Japan's been divided between, they have a puppet, well, it's Japan, there is Chinese Japan effectively, and American Japan in the north. So Japan did not really win World War II in this timeline, I guess. And going to the north, we have the Chinese Northern, there's the Chinese Northern Security Area, and there's American Kamchatka for some reason. And moving over more to Central Asia, we have Kazakhstan, the Republic of Turkmenistan, Big Afghanistan. I think they took over Kashmir, yes they did. We have the Indian People's Republic, there's the North Sea Empire in southern India. For whatever reason, we have Bhutan and Nepal. And going over to the Middle East, it's dominated by the Confederation of the Kurds, and they control everything from, I guess, most of, if not all of Iran, over to Greece. Then we have the Arabian Republic, they're a puppet of the Kurds. So is the Yemen Arab Republic and the Republic of Oman. So, what is up in Europe now? We have the Soviet Union. Not really sure what their situation is. I know they lost territory, but they're still existing. There's Vino-Ugra. We have Poland-Ruthenia. There's RK-Lithuania. Is that right? Yeah, RK-Lithuania. There's Livonia. And Vino-Ugra controls most, or just, they control a piece of Estonia, I think, and Livonia controls the other portion. Then we have Sweden, small Sweden in fact. There's the North Sea Empire. The North Sea Empire is a very interesting state because they're like, I don't know, are they Vikings, the Nordlies faction? I don't know what the North Sea Empire is. They have their capital in Newcastle, and they're fascist. That's all I really know. They have a capital in Newcastle, and they're fascist. So we have the Großgermanisches Reich. There's Hungary. We have Slovakia, and well, RK Slovakia, RK Bohemian Moravia, Serbia, the Kingdom of Romania, Hungary, and fascist Italy did not survive this timeline's World War II, I guess. We have Tuscany, Umbria, Roma, the Kingdom of Naples, Sicily, Sardinia, and here we have Nation Francais, Nationalist Spain, Portugal, and then over in Belgium, there's RK Belgium, North Frankreich. We have the North Sea Empire again. There's the Celtic Union, and they're in Wales, Scotland, and Ireland, and they're a puppet of the North Sea Empire. The North Sea Empire controls Greenland and Iceland. And over in North America, there is the British government in exile in Canada. There's also the Dominion of Quebec. Mexico's here. We have the Central American Federation. There's Cuba. There's American Jamaica. And there is Haiti and the Dominican Republic. And then we have the United States, which is still led by FDR by 1962. And I wonder, I guess he may just be a placeholder, but I don't know. And with that, this has been the Perfect Dystopia. You can check out this mod in the video description if you like it. What do you think of it? Tell me in the comments section below. And after you do that, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications.